Yo, I don't even know what happened. But that ball's out. Yo, mid-ass Bucs team. Mid-ass Bucs team. Yeah, boy. So, the New York Jets played a preseason football game, and it didn't go too well. So the Jets lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13-6 tonight, and, it's only preseason, but holy Jesus, mother of Christ, our offense is bad. Wilson didn't look awful. Tim Boyle might be the worst quarterback in the league. And someone please get tie-dye some gloves. Wilson today in his one half of play went 9 for 13, 70 yards. Didn't have any touchdowns, but he didn't have any interceptions. His highlight of the night obviously was his 35-yard run that made us all remember, oh yeah, that's why he was good at BYU. Made a couple guys miss, like those two idiots right there, the fuck y'all going? He didn't wow me except for the run, but honestly, this preseason, if there's one thing he's been doing great, and that's not turning the ball over, which, to be completely honest, is probably all we can ask for him at this point. Tim Boyle, on the other hand, looked pretty rough. Went 13 for 24, 106 yards, and had the interception. Seemed to miscommunicate with a lot of receivers, like you saw him and Charles in the fourth down. Seemed to have a miscommunication. I also remember a out route that he threw too deep because he thought the receiver was going long, but in reality he wasn't. He also had the interception, which, to be completely fair, probably wasn't his fault. Definitely not the best spot to put a ball, but if you're the receiver there, you do got to hold on to it. Overall, I just haven't been a fan of Boyle this preseason. I definitely don't want to see him get into any games. Just stay as the number 3. Overall, except for a couple players, most notably Mekhi Becton and Izzy, I really did not think the offense looked good at all. The offense just was bad today. You know who was good today? The defense. The defense played very well. Specifically, the defensive line was all over the place. The secondary was a little bit weak, but that D-line, oh my. Jalen Holmes had 2 sacks. Bryce Huff had a sack of his own. The D-line just had a really good day, which honestly is what we come to expect with this team. And the fact that these are like the 2s and 3s making these plays makes me really excited to see how, the main starting unit with Quinnen Williams and Franklin Myers does. I think the linebackers played pretty solid too. They had a pretty solid night. The secondary, though, is where my concern is, which, to be fair, none of these guys are going to be starting. It's not like Sauce and DJ Reed letting these plays happen. But most notably, the Buccaneers touchdown. I don't know how he scores this. Kind of just tips it to himself. I feel like we should have been there for a play. But, it's whatever. It's the backups. Now, I just want to take a minute here to talk about Mekhi Becton, who had a hell of a night. Just did great overall. I think he definitely won the right tackle job tonight. I think he just had play after play. Just great night blocking. The Buccaneers just could not get anything going from the right side. He was just straight up bullying people. Like, he just looked like really making me play with backups, bro. Like, I don't deserve this. So I'm really excited to see how he does against starting caliber defenses. But oh my, Mekhi Becton, I think he's finally going to have a breakout year after the injury last season. Overall, I was very impressed with the team today for the more important players that we're going to see come week 1 or players in position battles. Like, I'm not too worried that our 5th string cornerback allowed a touchdown or that Travis Dye had the game-sealing fumble. Like, these aren't players we're going to see come week 1. But, it wasn't a bad day, Preseason is very boring. It did make me want to drink myself to sleep, but, I didn't, so that's something, I guess. So to wrap this up, go Jets, Rodgers to the moon, and Izzy is a really good running back, and I'm glad we drafted him. Yeah.